So question 47 asks us to calculate SW's current share price using the dividend model. Now that doesn't feel like a particularly normal question, but what it's doing is asking us to pick up on the normal cost of equity formula, which includes the share price, and use the other information that we have as a way of finding that share price by default. So the cost of equity formula says we'll take the dividend that's being paid now and multiply it through by 1 plus the rate of growth, divided by the share price, and then add on growth. So in this case, they've given us the cost of equity as 9%. They've told us that the dividend that has recently been paid is $0.07 per share, and that growth is expected at 4%. So the figure we're trying to find is this one here, but everything else we have available to us. So it comes down to whether we can rearrange a mathematical formula. So the best way to look at this is that this is effectively one number. So let's first of all get rid of that 4%. So 9% minus 4% is equal to 0.07 times 1.04 divided by the value of the share that we're looking for. We could then multiply through by this figure here and then divide through by this figure here, so that ultimately when we rearrange this formula, what we end up with is the figure we're looking for is the equivalent of 0.07 times 1.04 divided, in this case, by 0.05, the 5% difference between the cost of equity and our growth. If we do that, it will give us an answer of 1.456, but they've asked us to round our answer to 2 decimal places. So normal rounding rules apply. Once we get to 5, we round upwards. So in this case, the final answer would be $1.46.